So, you guys know me as Food Coma, the guy who hasn't posted a video in 5 months. Let me catch you up on what's been happening. So as you can see, it has been a huge 5 months for me. I was going snowboarding, then I shattered my collarbone and I had to recover from that and get back into the gym. Just as that was starting to get better, I had to get a nose operation so I could breathe out of my nose. I had to recover from that. I hit 200,000 on Instagram. I've been taking lots of photos of food. I've been doing lots of work. But now that I've been actually healthy for about a week, I'm ready to get back into it. So today, I'm gonna show you how to make a cheesy monster of a smash patty burger. So when it comes to choosing your meat, obviously when I do my own burgers, I like to grind my own meat for it. You can choose a bunch of different types of cuts of meat, but I like chuck because it's got quite a steaky flavor. But you gotta make sure when you're choosing your chuck that you're getting quite a fatty chuck. If you're getting a really not fatty chuck, you're not gonna get a nice like fat marbling in your burger. So you gotta make sure you're looking for about 20, 25, even potentially 30% fat when you're choosing your chuck. I've chosen 2 different pieces of chuck here, just from my local Woolies. Just have to do for now. I went to a butcher, they didn't have any chuck, which kind of annoyed me, but hey, what are you gonna do? So one really important thing when you're choosing your meat, when you're using your meat, is that it is refrigerated, because when you're putting it in the grinder here, you want it to come out nice and pebbly. If it is warm, the fat will smear. So as you can see here, we've got a nice really pebbly texture in there with a bit of fat kind of scattered around the normal protein. But I actually want to put it through twice for a smash patty because I want it to be a little bit finer, but not quite as fine as their full finer setting. So we're going to grab all of this and put it back up the top here and put it through again. So once you've actually ground your meat, it's important to weigh out your patties and make sure that they're the same size so that you get the right cook on every single one when you're cooking a batch together. I've got my scale here, I've got it tethered, so it's 0 right now, and I'm gonna weigh out 100 gram patties. So it's pretty simple, just keep it nice and light. Do not press too heavy on the patty. You don't want it to get too squashed. You want it nice and loose because you want that meat to spread over the grill when you're smashing it down. Once your patties are rolled, we want to actually put them back in the fridge so that it doesn't stick to your utensil. Chuck it in the fridge if you have room in the fridge. While your burgers are cooling down, it's important to heat up your grill and actually start cleaning it. I did clean mine after its last use, but it's good to get a bit of oil on the grill and just kind of get rid of the last bits of sediment on it. So as that heats up, it will reach a smoking point, and then that's when we're going to put those patties on. I used to actually cook on this Weber here, which is great when you're first starting out, but if you want something that's perfect for a smash patty, I would suggest going a flat grill over there. Much better because it's made out of stainless steel. Your patties are going to stick much better to it. However, if you can't be bothered to get one of these, or if you live in an apartment, a cast iron pan under a exhaust hood will be doing the job just fine. So when you're looking at your bun, it comes down to personal preference. I generally enjoy potato buns the best. Martin's from America are amazing. However, if you're just going down to your local supermarket in Australia, your brioche buns are just going to be your easiest option. They're soft, they're delicious with a bit of buttery and flavor in there. If you can get your hands on a milk bun, that's also a good choice. If you don't put cheese on your burger, please leave. Stop watching the video, you can walk out the door, because if you don't have cheese on a burger, I don't think you're doing a burger right. So what I choose is a Woolworths smoky cheese. It's really easy to get your hands on, $2.80 from Woolies, melts perfectly on the burger. I generally choose a high melt cheese over your Colby's or anything else like that. This is your best option. So there's a few different utensils you can use in smashing a burger. This right here is a meat mallet, stainless steel, so it doesn't stick to the top of the patties when I'm smashing them. This is probably going to be your best option. However, you can actually smash patties with this as well if you're using it like this on the patties. I always make sure I know this looks like something you would use when you're a painter and you're scraping off paint, but it's actually great for cleaning a grill and getting under those patties. Anything like that, it's like 10 bucks from Bunnings, so easy to get, so versatile when you're cooking on a barbie. Now that you've chosen your bun and you've cut it in half, it's important to toast it because it's actually a big part of making sure the burger maintains its structural integrity. By toasting it, you give it a bit of a harder surface for the burger to sit on, therefore your burger won't just melt away with all the juices. So now that the patties are nice and cold and that grill is searing hot, you're gonna put them on the grill and get ready to smash them. It's important to season them while you're cooking them. A little bit of salt goes a long way in terms of bringing out that beefy flavour. So once you flip them, chuck cheese on, wait it to melt, stack them, chuck them on your burger. Oh, no! You know what, that's a lost cause. This is now a 5 patty burger. Not bad. So the reason you smash it into the grill is because you want to caramelize that meat with the high heat and the fat content in it. Now, the reason why it does that, it's called the Maillard reaction. It's when amino acids actually, when a high heat, will caramelize and create that crusty and delicious flavor. The reason I didn't put any sauce is that I believe if you've got a good enough cheeseburger and you cook it right, you don't need sauce. However, depending on your ingredient list and what else you're putting in a burger, sauces are great, but we'll cover that in another episode. I think it's time to eat it. So, I want to actually address the elephant in the room, and that is the fact that I'm not actually doing any competitive eating right now. Just as life progresses, so my YouTube channel will progress, and my life isn't just about competitive eating anymore. It's actually about the love of food, how to eat food, how to cook food, and how to talk about food. I will still be doing some competitive eating on this channel, not all the time, but I want to talk about how good food is, and I want to explore that with you guys. But I think it's time to hook into this burger. Thank you so much for coming along and watching me cook this burger. I hope you enjoy the new direction this channel is going. And for those who've stuck around with me for the past 5 months while I've been going through all of this stuff, thank you so much. I hope that you understand and I hope that you can get an idea of what's been happening. So I was pretty nervous about getting back into this. I hope you guys enjoy the journey. It's gonna be long, me getting back into all of this, but I'll be here. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.